Hello, hello. May God bless you. May He prosper you this day. My name is Rick, and I am the cryptocurrency Watchman. Okay, guys, with the volatility going on in the markets right now, I mean, we didn't see any big numbers yesterday, and everything's in the red again today, and I believe we're going to be seeing that for a few days with what's going on with the markets. I mean, a lot of people are kind of staying out, pulling their money out or just keeping their money in place, staying out of certain coins and going into the others and just kind of laying off the markets. And I think that's a good move. So we're going to look at an ICO today. Um, Today we're looking at Royal Kingdom Enterprises or Royal Kingdom Coin. Their ICO has already been launched. There's 11 days, 4 hours, 54 minutes, and 10 seconds to go on it. Let's take a look at who they are. They're based out of Dubai. Okay, this is the about page. Following Dubai's government's goals of becoming the blockchain's world capital, Royal Kingdom Enterprises Limited focuses on contributing to the development of business solutions based on blockchain technology and smart contracts. To achieve this objective, the company promoted an ICO on July 11th through the commercialization of the token. Okay, headquartered in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, Royal Kingdom Enterprises launched itself in the market driven by the innovation opportunity connected to blockchain technology. Let's see, the sector's been growing quickly. Its activity started with Venture Kingdom, a platform that concentrates financial solutions by providing a payment gateway system associated with a centralized multi-currency exchange. Its next step was the creation of RKI IT Solutions, focused on the customization of the white label and development of web solutions for corporate clients. So there are actually a few different companies involved with this whole enterprise. You have Venture Kingdom, you have RKE IT Solutions. The company is called Royal Kingdom Enterprises, and they have an exchange that they're calling Tomorrow, where you can exchange multiple currencies on the platform itself. Okay, they offer a payment gateway, integrates ways of receiving, paying, exchanging multi-currencies in a single tool. So apparently you can exchange currencies on there. Cryptocurrency exchange, multiple currency exchange platform, mobile app, tokens and coins, Kingdom card, so you can get a card and actually swipe and purchase service and goods. Blockchain application, they are on the Ethereum blockchain. Custom software to meet the needs of your business, and white label, granting use of technology developed by RKE, but with the customer's visual identity and brand. They basically they help startup companies. They help to brand the companies, to help market the companies, to get them onto the blockchain, to help them get onto the blockchain. I believe they even help with launching of coins, things like that. They're basically they're there to, for IT solutions. Um, they're there to help. It seems like for the most part, they're helping a lot of startup companies and existing companies to move onto the blockchain and retool their company to be able to operate on the blockchain and to accept multiple cryptocurrencies for exchanges, for goods and services, and for payouts. Okay, their ICO at first glance, it would throw up a red flag simply because they're only allowing 18% of the coins to go out to the public, and 80% of the shareholders hold 80% of the coins that they're putting out. It's 15 million coins that they're launching, 20% to the public, 2% in pre-sale. So basically 18% that we're seeing of the tokens will be issued into the wallets, frozen until the end of the ICO, and then from there you can sell or you can hang on to them, whatever you want to do with them at that point. The token name is Royal Kingdom Coin. But I want to show you something. Yes, this looks like a red flag right here with the 18%, but they actually have a pretty good concept, and they do have an explanation for that. And we're going to touch on that here. Okay, this is their team. You've seen different names, Abu Saleh, Sergey Uvarov, Adriana Costa. You can see some of the others here. I'm having a hard time finding any information on these people. And this guy, Sergey, actually got onto a blog and explained a lot of the reasons behind the ICO, the percentage, and everything else. So let's take a look at that because he's really the only one that I was able to find anything on. I mean, these guys, I can't find any bios or anything on them, but this guy Sergey kind of explains. Okay, this is the blog. You can see Sergey got on here and was kind of explaining things going on with Royal Kingdom Coin. He's announcing the launch and everything, official announcement, thread, ICO website, and everything else. Here he says, instead of doing the usual crowdfunding as others have been doing, our ICO is more similar to IPO. Instead of selling 100% of the tokens, we're selling 20%. 18%, 18% if we don't count the pre-sale investors. Okay, we touched on that already. Let's see. But then the 82% seems like a threat to the coin price. The major coin holders are not going to sell the whole thing on the exchange. If anything, they would do a private sale that wouldn't affect the market price. And that's usually how big shareholders in traditional companies sell their shares, but it's not very convincing and calming, is it? Perhaps the smart contract algorithm to limit the huge transfers from those wallets would help. So they've set up a smart contract algorithm to prevent them from selling off all the coins at once, crashing the coin and basically making it worthless, according to what they're saying here. And he's saying that the reason is because they've actually been up and going for a while. They've been in business for a while, and because of that, they're offering their shareholders the majority of the coins to invest and buy in, and that makes sense. I mean, if you put your time and effort into the business, you've invested into the company, it only seems right that you get first jump on the coin launch. But there's something that he also mentions, and I think it's a pretty cool concept. I haven't seen it before. I don't know. Other companies may have done that in the past, may have done this in the past. I'm getting ready to show you, but I think it's pretty cool. You can maybe shoot me a message or something. Let me know if there's any other companies that are doing this because I would be interested in knowing. But anyway, so many solutions answer the question, what's in it for me? Some tokens bought in an ICO were going to be useful inside whatever product they're asked to fund. Some manage to pay dividends to the token holders, like in traditional companies. Some are plain useless and only designed to benefit the authors. After they got Ether or whatever from the ICO, the tokens are just being traded on the exchange and the price follows the Tinkerbell law. We've decided to do something different. We'll use the funds from the ICO to facilitate the company's processes and then use the 50% of our profit being revenue minus cost every month to buy the coins off of the market, thus increasing the price, and then burn the coins. So as they're purchasing the coins off the market, as people are selling them, they're buying the coins and they're burning the coins. They're getting rid of the coins. Token holders can trade the difference or hold longer for the better price, and 50% will be reinvested in the company. So as you sell the coins, they're going to take those coins that are being sold and they're going to burn them. They're taking them off the market. They're not going to exist anymore. And the money that they take from those coins, half of it is going back into the business, and apparently the other half is going into the coins to drive the price of the coins up. Pretty smart when you think about it. And then he asked, do you think it's an easy way to understand the underlying economic mechanism, and does it seem straightforward? Instead of setting a fixed price per token and thus trying to evaluate our company, and let's be honest, it's always biased, we've decided to let the algorithm and the smart contract discover the market price automatically. Basically, we have a low fixed starting price, which is being slightly increased by the algorithm whenever someone buys the token. So every time they sell a token, it drives the price of the token up. And he's referring to the ICO here, the pre-launch. We've made sure to aim very high, almost impossibly high, so that some market point would just stop buying the tokens. And at this point, the market price will be discovered. When the ICO is closed, the contract will burn the rest of the tokens in the ICO pool. This raises two questions. First of all, it seems unfair to burn the unbought percentage because the percentage of pre-sale tokens will de facto increase, but redistributing the unbought ICO pool between token buyers is tricky, and also it will create an incentive for people who already bought the tokens to regenerate fear basically is what he's saying, so that that's what FUD acronym is, fear. I forget the rest of it, but it's fear. So that others will stop buying and there will be left as much as possible for them, versus the scenario where they will want to buy more because it will increase the price. So maybe chopping off the same percentages from the pre-sale token holders would be fair. Burning the same amount of coins proportionally to what has been burnt when ICO closes. Second, should we allow the algorithm to go both ways, lowering the price when people stop buying? It would be more tricky technologically and could irritate some that bought at the higher price earlier. The price discovery, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with him. It's a pretty good concept just to burn the coins. Now, eventually, obviously, if you continue to do that, one day there's not going to be any more coins, and that's unless of course you're hanging on to them and you're just letting them grow and grow in price. But those, who are trading on a regular basis and are just looking to make a profit, a quick profit turnaround, eventually, I would say over time, the only people that are going to be holding the coins will be the actual shareholders, unless of course they decide to sell too. So it's not a bad concept. It's not. In the end, you're basically going to wind up being a shareholder. As a coin holder, you'll also be a shareholder. But the question is, eventually you're going to want to sell the coin because it's only going to drive up so much, because once everybody's gotten to the point where they've sold their coins, and you get down to the bare, the few who are still hanging on to those coins and the coins are not being sold anymore, then obviously there's not going to be any more money going into the coin, which is not going to drive the coin price up, which in turn you're either going to hold them for later on, I'm assuming that it wouldn't drop, or you'll just sell it, walk with your money and be done with it, which would be the smart thing to do. So, yeah, it's not a bad idea. I mean, it's something where you're buying, you sit on it, you wait for as long as you think it's right, and then eventually the coin just doesn't exist anymore, from what I'm seeing here. So, not a bad idea. I think there's a good opportunity in this, to be honest with you. There's a lot more to look into this. There's an interview here, and of course they don't say who they talk to, and they say, what do you plan to do in the proceeds? The months following the end of the proceeds, intense work structuring the company's departments so we continue to develop quality products for the public and private companies. They talk about reading the white papers. I went through a good bit of the white papers, and they're already up and running. I mean, I think there's a great opportunity in this, and I love the idea of them burning the coins to drive the price of the coin up. So yeah, guys, look into this. Do your own homework. There's not a ton of information on these guys. However, they are based out of Dubai, and we know that Dubai is an incredibly wealthy country. In fact, they're like the hub of the Middle East, and they seem to be one of the first that are really kind of pioneering the blockchain technology, trying to get as many companies coming into it as possible. And remember, we're right in the beginning of all this as far as the blockchain and everything else, with these companies jumping in. So the ones that are getting their foot in the door now and getting started, really getting up and running. And yes, there are many of them, but we're talking, millions and millions of companies with billions and billions of dollars. So look into this coin, guys. I would recommend getting on this one, because I think this is going to be a money maker right here, especially seeing that they're already established and running. So, pray on it, use your own discernment, make your own investment. And guys, please subscribe to my channel, and tell all your friends, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, anything, or if you know of any other ICOs that may be launching, please email me, send me a message, whatever. Let me know, and I will check it out, and I'll do a video on it. And I'll give you a shout out on it too. Thanks, guys. Bye.